Hello and welcome to Winning with Wellness. My name is Shalicia McCoo. I'm from the beautiful island of St. Martin, and I'm so happy that you're here to join me this morning for another wonderful day of Winning with Wellness. So, before I begin, Good morning and welcome to Winning with Wellness. My name is Shalicia McCoo. I'm from the beautiful Isle of St. Martin. Thank you so much for joining me today on this beautiful Wednesday here in St. Martin. And as we continue, I always share our foundational scripture out of Genesis 1 and 29. And then God said, every seed bearing plant on the face of the whole earth and every tree that has fruit with seed in it, they'll be yours for food. And that's God's original plan for us to eat food that contains fruits. To eat fruits that contain seed in it, as well as vegetables that contain seed in it, and because he made us, so he knows exactly what our body needs to function at its optimal level. So we definitely want to make sure that we go back to the foundation and start eating the fruits and vegetables that God has created for us to eat so that we can live a long and healthy life on this earth. So our topic today is based on this month is mental health awareness month. So definitely want to share some information that will help us stay healthy mentally. And the topic of today is to think sharp longer, daily habits that protect your brain after 40. As I always begin and share that our disclaimer, these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, or cure or prevent any disease. We always advise that you consult your physician or your certified nutritionist and before you start any type of supplements, whether it's ours or any supplements that you decide to start. Always consult your physician or nutritionist to make sure that it fits within your fitness routine as well as your nutritional plan. So I wanted to start out with a question. What habit do you think affects brain health the most? Sleep, stress, nutrition, mindset, or movement? So take a few minutes and think about that. You could put it in the chat, um, or even if you could just think about it and see which one basically affects our brain health the most. And if you say maybe mindset, mindset does have an effect. Now, it definitely has an effect on our brain health. Sleep, absolutely. And to be honest, all of them affects our brain health. So every single one of these things affect our brain health. So I'm going to go through these step by step and show you what we can do to improve these things so that we can have better brain health. So our topics basically are today's topics are brain health after 40, mental clarity, and focus, daily habits that support healthy aging, stress, sleep, nutrition, and mindset, and of course, a simple wellness support routine for busy adults. And the key thing that I want you to take away from this is that it's not just about getting healthy, it's about being proactive with your health. Do not wait until something happens and you start feeling bad or something's going on within your family or someone who you see that there are signs in your family members. Do not wait until it's too late to start doing something about it. Start now. And especially if you're young, you don't have to wait until 40. If you're younger than 40, you want to start now. Start putting healthy habits in place that includes nutrition and eating properly in order to make sure that your brain functions well as your entire body. So why does brain health, excuse me as I close, why does brain health matters after 40? Basically, our brain changes as we age. So as we age, we become a little bit more forgetful, mental fatigue, with difficult focusing, increased stress, poor sleep, brain fog. In some cases, our lifestyle habits can strongly influence the way our brain functions. So the signs that our brain needs some additional support, these are the common signs include constant brain fog, forgetting simple things, and usually sometimes when we forget things like our keys or if we forget to lock the door, we always laugh it off and say, "Oh, I'm getting a little forgetful." But these may be signs that there's something that's coming ahead. So you definitely want to be aware of these things and look further into it. So don't just shrug it off and say, "Oh, it's just I'm just being a little bit forgetful." It may be sign that something else is happening. So you definitely want to check into it. Trouble concentrating, low mental energy, mood swings, irritability, feeling mentally overwhelmed, poor sleep quality in some cases, even difficulty learning new information. So basically, prevention starts early, and people usually think that it could wait. No, prevention starts earlier than most people think. So if you, the earlier you could start making sure that you're eating the right stuff and changing your lifestyle, the better it is for you. So brain health it is built daily. Healthy brain aging is not just genetics. So our lifestyle factors influence that cognitive function, memory, mood, focus, stress, quality sleep, inflammation. These are things that may affect our brain health as well. So we have to basically be proactive and take into account do daily habits that support healthy aging. So the first habit is protect your sleep. Get proper sleep. It is so important that sleep is a time when our body's actually doing most of its processes. So sleep is when the brain recovery time. During the sleep, your brain is clearing out the waste products, is consolidating memory, balancing our hormones, repairing or restoring itself. When we have poor sleep, we basically there's a lack of focus, there's a cause in our weight, the fluctuation in our weight, mood, as well as cortisol levels will be affected as well. So basically, we have to make sure that we are implementing consistent sleep habits, simple sleep habits such as consistent bedtime. For myself, I used to go to sleep maybe about maybe 9, 10 o'clock. I changed it a little bit more because I'm doing some other things that I need to get done that I usually do it during the nighttime. So I make sure that by 11 o'clock I'm in bed. And then I wake up maybe 3 or 4 o'clock and I keep that routine. However, I also include a little nap during the day. So I always have a nap during the day. And had this routine since I was little. My dad, whenever he came from work when I was little, he would go um, during his lunchtime, eat, and take his little nap, and then he goes back to work. So I learned that pattern from him, that routine from him, that when I came home from school, eat, take a little nap, and then wake up and do my homework. I basically do the same thing. We'll try to do the same thing with my godchildren. It doesn't work out that way all the time, but I try to do that with them, and so that they have that routine because you want to rest your brain, get some sleep, relax. But especially when you're accumulating so much information during the day, a little nap during the day will help as well. Uh, Having a reduced screen time at night. By at least 2 hours before you go to bed, turn off your laptop or your phone or computer at least 2 hours before you go to bed. Limit caffeine, whether it's a coffee or those energy drinks. You want to limit those products, caffeinated products when it's late in the evening. So definitely want to reduce that. And also create a calm sleeping routine. So a calm sleeping routine for me would be, for example, in my bedroom, all of the curtains are dark colors. So usually prevents the lights from the street from coming in or from the porch or coming into the bedroom because the smallest little light disrupt my sleep. So also making sure that a room is nice and cool so you can sleep well, and also there's not a lot of noise happening at that time. Okay, so you want to have those type of routines so that you get some quality sleep. Reduce chronic stress. Stress affects us more than just our mood. So long-term stress may raise your cortisol level. If you raise your cortisol level, that's affect may affect your weight, affects your sleep. So those are the things that you want to make sure that you control stress so it doesn't affect these things. Uh, Also affects our memory and concentration. It increases inflammation, disrupts our sleep, drains our mental energy, and one of the main thing is stress is actually proper stress management is better for our brain. It helps protect our brain. So we definitely want to include that in our routine, having some form of stress management. And simple daily habits you could incorporate would be prayer and meditation, deep breathing, quiet walks, journaling, protecting your mental diet. Um, and I'll talk more about what that means in a minute. But having these daily routines, for example, every single morning I get up maybe between 3 or 5 o'clock. I do my prayer meditation time. Then I go and get ready so I can walk my godchildren to school. Walk, that's a quiet walk. You walk down to the bus stop, even if it's a short walk. Walk to the bus stop, come home, stand on the porch, get some sunlight, drink some water. Those are all daily routines that help calm me down and get me help me be focused for the rest of the day. So what I meant by mental diet matters. By mental diet, basically, you have to basically control what you take in, what your mind, what you're feeding your mind on a daily basis. So your brain basically absorbs conversations, news, social media, music, and stress around it. These are things that you want to control. If you're constantly around certain people who are gossiping or negative, that basically drains your brain. That's just too much negativity that your brain cannot handle. So you want to either slowly exit yourself from around that circle, or just try to get away from it as much as possible. News, you cannot be watching all this news, negative news every single day and not expect for it not to affect you physically and mentally. So you definitely want to reduce the news. I can't even watch news more than 5 minutes. Then I stop. I see what is the basic information. Is there anything that I need to know? After that, I'm done. I don't know. As my mom got older, and even my dad, they watch news all day. I'm like, okay, you know what? I gotta shut it down. So I literally have a way on my television to turn it off or to turn switch. She switches to something else because there's just too much negativity, at least for me. So I basically say, you know what, put it on something else more positive instead of watching that all day. So that's something we have to do control. We be intentional about what's coming into our brain or into our atmosphere every single day. Social media, music, if it's music like relaxing music, um, stuff that relax you, not stress you, that's fine. Not all this negative music that basically will make you stressed and have all this negativity around you. So negative mental environment can affect your anxiety, your mood, your focus, even your emotional health. So basically you have to ask yourself, what am I feeding my mind daily? And how is it affecting me? So that's a question I'll leave you with during this presentation. As a Man Thinketh Principle, I'm currently reading that book, and that's a book that I'm actually taking my time reading it. It's a very wonderful book, and a lot of great information in it. And one of the things it says that, of course, we know this, but it's worth reminding us that thinking affects our decisions, our habits, our stress level, our confidence, even our emotional wellness. Thinking basically, if healthy thinking supports healthy living. So the better you think, the healthier way your thinking, the thought patterns are, the better it is for your life. If you're always thinking negative, you will all that's all you're gonna see around you. If that's what you're gonna think, that's all you're gonna see. So you want to incorporate daily mindset habits such as gratitude, positive self-talk, scripture and affirmations, and also intentional thinking. The third habit is to move your body daily. I spoke about it earlier. Just walking down my hill to the bus stop and back. That's a little bit of movement, but it's movement. Okay, so I'm not. It's not. I'm not talking about doing extreme workouts. Just a gentle movement every single day. It improves your circulation, supports your memory, reduces stress, boosts your mood, and also increases oxygen to your brain. So a simple movement as walking, stretching, dancing, strength training or chair exercises, those are all good things that will actually help your body and help your brain function at its optimal level. Feeding your brain better. So, giving your brain the correct nutrients that it needs. So, your brain needs healthy fats, antioxidants, minerals, hydration. Drink lots of water, or even if it's not water, like coconut water. Hydrate it. Your body some electrolytes. It needs your body, especially your brain, needs that. Protein. So your brain basically needs foods such as the avocados, omega-3 rich foods, the berries, the leafy greens, nuts and seeds, and of course, water. I cannot stress this enough. Drink lots of water. Even if you don't like drinking plain water by itself, add a little bit of lemon to it. Okay, a little bit of lemon and a little bit of um, Himalayan salt to it, just a little bit. Give it a little taste and drink that in the morning, first thing in the morning. That helps flush out your system, all the toxic waste that was accumulated the night before, flush out your system. And especially if you're not drinking water, if you're getting a lot of headaches, the first thing before you take a tablet or pill, you drink some water, a bottle of water. That's the first thing because your body may just need to be hydrated. So that's why you get a headache. Okay, so make sure that before you do that, you realize you're getting frequent headaches. It may be stress, or it may be just that your body said, "Hey, I need some more water." So therefore, it's putting a lot of pressure. It makes it give you a headache. So you want to drink some water first before you go grabbing that pill bottle. So most of the cases, most of us don't even realize that, especially if we have busy lifestyles, we are running on empty. We're running empty and therefore we are very deficient in certain nutrients. And because of our schedules, we are skipping our meals, we're eating processed foods, we are again nutrient deficient, and we have energy crashes, especially if you're drinking a lot of coffee or even those other caffeinated drinks. So the signs that you're nutrient deficient would be fatigue, brain fog, poor focus, mood changes. These are all signs that you are nutrient deficient, and it's important that we provide the body what it needs so that it could function optimally. So simple wellness support that you need, that all of us need as busy adults, is basically making sure that we supplement or provide the proper nutrition that supports our energy, our cellular nutrition, mental clarity, stress management, and healthy aging. And using products or foods or supplements that contain omegas, antioxidants, adaptogens such as ashwagandha, hydration support, cellular nutrition products. Those are all that our body needs. So if you can't get enough from our foods, unfortunately, because our foods are nutrient depleted, you supplementation is very important. Getting correct supplementation is important, and it's always good to make sure that you check that you have quality products, quality supplements. So basically, speak to your nutritionist or even your physician to find out what's the best supplements to take in order to make sure it's supporting your energy and like getting your body, giving your body the correct nutrition that it needs that it's not getting from foods today. So nutrients that's commonly associated with brain support, that would be omega-3 fats, fatty acids, magnesium, B vitamins, mushrooms such as lion's mane, antioxidants, ashwagandha, polyphenol-rich foods. These are all nutrients that are have been studied in their role of helping with focus, stress support, mood balance, and also healthy aging. So habit number five, protect your gut health. Most of us have heard about the gut-brain connection, and I've read that the gut actually has its own nervous system that actually is connected to the brain. So that's why there's a brain-gut connection. So the gut and the brain are constantly communicating through that nervous system, and based on that, if your gut is unhealthy, your brain is going to be unhealthy because it's just sending information there, and that's probably the bad information that's going to your brain that affects your mood, your mental clarity. So you want to basically make sure that you're supporting your gut properly. When your gut is imbalanced, your mood is fluctuating, you have that brain fog, you got a lot of inflammation and stress response as well. So simple gut support habits would including high fiber diet, fermented foods, so foods that have probiotics in it, of hydration, drinking lots of water, getting those electrolytes as well. Less ultra processed foods, so none of those fatty foods or those fast foods, and also managing your stress. So a healthy gut leads to a healthy mind. Habit number six, stay mentally active. My mother's physical therapist always tells her if you don't move your body, especially her legs, if you don't move it, you will lose it. Same thing with our brain. Our brain is a muscle. If you don't use our brain, we will lose it. There are many benefits of challenging our brain. I'm sorry, our brain is challenged Your brain benefits from challenge, basically. I apologize about that. Our brain benefits from challenge. So basically, having brain friendly activities, reading, puzzles, learning music, conversations, journaling, learning something new. So never stop learning. Always learning something new. I'm always learning something new. I'm always doing learning something, whether it's on the computer or reading a book. Always learning something new. Stay socially and stay social and connected. Isolation basically impacts the brain health, and basically we saw this during COVID in 2020, with a lot of people who were depressed during that time because they were not connected or were unable to be connected, physically connected to their family members. So being social and staying connected with others is very important for our brain function and our brain health. Healthy relationships support emotional wellness, mental stimulation, stress reduction, and overall quality of life. So you definitely want to make sure that you're checking in on your friends, your family, your caregivers, your seniors, elders, and even on yourself, and make sure that you are connected to other people. So by connected, I don't mean just by social media. I mean physically talking to the person, sending them a message or call them direct, or even going visiting them. So some simple daily brain routines that you could incorporate in the morning. Of course, drink water. Start your day off with drinking water. Gratitude and a protein-rich breakfast that may include avocado or some egg, something that's rich in protein. Um, Midday, have a basically movement break. Get your little siesta in, your little nap in if you can. Balanced meal, of course, water again, some type of hydration that includes some electrolytes. And evening, less screen time, calm routine, and prioritize sleep. Okay, so it's important that when you incorporate these daily routine, it basically creates the results over time. So our product of the day is our Green 29. And our Green 29 has some, I'm going to go over some key ingredients in our Green 29. The first one is a chlorophyll. The chlorophyll supports the cleansing as well as the pH balance in our digestive system. It basically supports also detoxification. So it helps with the process of detoxifying in removal of waste in our body, in our gut. It supports a healthy pH balance in our blood, also help reduce oxidative stress and overall wellness. So chlorophyll, as you know, is one of those is found in plants. So this green 29 has 29 fruits and vegetables, green fruits and vegetables in it. So it's very important that you get this supplement because it's all natural plant-based supplement. They also have probiotics, and probiotics supports our digestive and immune health and helps support healthy gut bacteria, supports digestion, improves nutrient absorption, supports our immune health as well as support our mood and mental health. Then we have a blend of greens, which again I said Green 29 has a blend of all green vegetables and fruits in it. So it also has fiber in it as well, and that supports our digestion. It feeds the healthy gut bacteria, it supports regularity. So it keeps that's important as well. It helps maintain a steady energy and also provides antioxidants from plants. And the other last key ingredient that I wanted to share is vitamin E. And vitamin E basically protects the cells from oxidative stress. It helps support the brain health, skin and immune health, and also promote overall wellness. So our green 29 basically has all these green vegetables and fruits in it that helps absorb the vitamins and enzymes and promotes digestive health, stabilize our pH levels and overall wellness. So you definitely want to make sure that you incorporate this, connect with a person that shared this video with you and ask them how you could get your green 29 today. Green 29 is also part of our focus combo. So if you're looking for supplements to help you be more focused, and which all as we're aging, we definitely want to take part, get this particular combo. Green 29, I just talked about this a few minutes ago, has all the probiotics and the greens our body need. Our Lviv Green is our daily detox that helps with the cleansing and removal of the waste. At the end of the day, you drink some of the Green 29, gives you a nice bowel movement the next day, and you don't even have to worry. It will feel so good. Lviv Yellow is our multivitamin. Is for immune health. It has elderberry in it that protects and helps boost our immune system. Shanty Bounce has ashwagandha in it that helps reduce stress. And then we have the Memory Future, which has the lion's mane in it, which helps our brain to focus and cognitive function. So you definitely want to connect with a person that invited you to this call or share this video with you and ask them how you could get this focus combo. Now, I just talked about Green 29 and a focus combo, but before you take any type of supplements, put any type of supplements in your system, you definitely want to cleanse your body. It doesn't make sense put all this good stuff in it and your body or your gut is dirty or has a lot of waste in it, a lot of inflammation. So you want to do a detox. And our ultra body cleanse is a 7 to 10 day detox that you would take. You have tablets you take in the morning and a tea at night and drink at night. And the tablets, what it does is basically take all the waste and stuff that was accumulated through all the body systems and actually compact it into your intestine. And when you drink the tea at night, it actually helps flush that stuff out. So basically, two of them is important. You cannot take one without the other. You have to take both, and it's very important you take both of them. And once you've done that, once you've done the 7 to 10 day detox, then taking our Green 29 and the other supplements from the Focus Combo, your body will be easier. It will help your body absorb those nutrients better. So you definitely want to do a detox before you take any of our supplements. So the call to action this morning is to number one, start small and stay consistent. So choose one habit that you're going to improve starting today, improve this week, whether it's better sleep, more hydration, daily movement, less stress, healthier mindset, better nutrition. I'm hoping it's better nutrition. I hope you include that today, start today, and then you move forward from there. Start today. If you want more wellness support, definitely connect with us. If you like the information that I shared today, you like hearing about more wellness education, healthy habit support, you want to learn more about our products, even as simple wellness routines, or you want to have an accountability community, definitely want to connect with us on our YouTube channel, Artist Life Global Millionaires YouTube channel. Subscribe or actually ask the person that shared this video with you to send you the link so that you can subscribe and actually have get notifications of when our next video is uploaded. As always, thank you so much for joining me this morning. An appointment with artists will change your life. I appreciate you coming on the call. Have a wonderful and blessed day.